There we go. We'll just, make this incision in your back, rip out your spine, and everything will be good. Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to another episode of Star-Lord of the RimWorld. When we last left off, we took out an ancient vampire, which I'm told I was actually very lucky that no one got seriously killed, because apparently 5th generation and beyond starts approaching like god tier in like based on like the World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade stuff. Didn't know that. Only vaguely familiar with the whole World of Darkness lore and like. But that's interesting to know. So, yeah, we totally want to capture ourselves an elder vampire at some point. Also, we're having a bit of a party. So, yay us. What else is going on? Well, beyond that, another bandit camp quest has showed up. This one, interestingly enough, has 36 enemies as opposed to the 2. They'll give us an architect kidney if we succeed, so that's also pretty good. So we should totally do that. So the plan is, okay, our guys have arrived. Some people are missing their weapons, so we'll have to take care of that as well. Let's make sure the animals all go to the pasture. Actually, quick look at the animals again. Our Chthonians are going to be... Let's unrestrict the Chthonians. I'm pretty sure... Also, we want to find some age-up drugs, because then we can actually age them into, like, being proper, like, fully grown Chthonian worm monsters, which is pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, so let's take care of all the things that need taking care of here. I think the party's over, so these guys just missed it. But I'm going to pack them up. We're going to send out another expedition to go to the trade fair, do some trading, and then we're going to go we're going to go on an expedition to get rid of these bandits. And the stars are wrong. So, yeah, well, the stars are wrong. We should not do any sacrifices. Does that also affect the mood of our people? Opinion of my wife. Okay, good. Spacious interior. Recreation unfulfilled. Uncomfortable. Right, yeah. I should probably do something about all that. Those are all rather important. What the hell are my raw funguses doing in here? I don't really know. Oh, my honey root is in here as well. As well as the bee. Why are you dropping this stuff in? Oh, I mean, I guess they're just dropping everything off. They're unloading. And where is my caravan packing spot these days? I should probably find a good spot for that as well. Maybe right here, because this is next to the storage zone. Yeah, and also maybe having luxuriant... Wow, that's a lot of berries. And this is just from foraging. We're actually able to forage more than we eat. That is ridiculous. Ridiculously awesome. I might actually want to give it a day or so just for these guys to kind of recover. Okay, why is Toll having such a medical emergency? Because his infection is pretty serious. Okay. Other than that, he's fine. So, yay, I guess. Oh, boy. Life, huh? It's what you make of it. I might do something different with this and actually move these in here. Or just have scenic benches in here as well. Yeah. And we'll figure out more by the by. Like, want to get some of this, like, Zen garden-y stuff in here, because that would probably be pretty cool to look at. Actually, maybe I should have put half walls instead of these. But, that's a thing that we can do eventually. Border pond, that's intriguing as well. If I look at this, what's the, a beauty of 5, that's actually pretty good. Maybe we'll put a little pond in the corner somewhere. And have some gravel, because these are These are good for, like, paths or something, possibly. Okay. Alright, interesting. Oh yeah, here's our border path. So we have a border path, a nice border for a walkway, rock... Oh dear. Lots of stuff to fiddle around with and figure out, basically. God, it's so dirty in here. I thought I had someone who was just a dedicated worker. And Toll, could you, Oh. Abby, get out of there. You're fine. Toll, rest until you're healed. Yeah, go do... What is your issue again? Right, you got beat up and your lung is destroyed. Right, we gotta learn how to make new lungs. Or, wait. I've had prisoners here this whole time. Why am I not just harvesting their lungs and or kidneys? Lung. Oh crap, does it matter which lung I take from them? Or will any lung go into any spot? Where are you, Abby? There you are. Abby. Right lung. Okay, so we need a right lung. Of course, then again, this is going to cause some issues here. I mean, we could harvest your lung. A couple of people are missing kidneys, aren't they? I'm gonna go ahead and suspend this. Because perhaps what I'll do... I think this will still get a mood debuff, but I think if I do it when they're considered guilty, it won't be as bad. So we need a right lung, a left eye, if we want to go that far. New reproductive organs, possibly. When the hell did Banazir lose his leg? I don't remember Banazir losing a leg, but apparently he lost a leg in that fight. Right kidney... Little toe. Man, when did Banazir lose a leg? Yeah, it was like 2 kidneys and I guess a leg now we need to amputate. I mean, we could build a leg. Someone should totally treat this. I mean, it's already at 90 free, so we're probably going to survive one way or the other, but, you know. I think I'll take, maybe I'll just take a kidney from you as well. Oh crap, which kidney was it? We'll figure these things out. What's going on with Han? What's Han's problem? You also have an extreme infection. But it's okay. Everything is mostly okay. And Banazir, my god. Do I have a leg? I can install some basic reproductive organs. Right, we have a bionic spine. I don't really know who to give that to. I don't think I have any, prosthetic stuff yet, do I? Ooh, a gem crafting table. That's a new one. Should, yeah, stick that in there. Gem crafting. Advanced fabric. It's kind of weird to me that I can make the advanced fabrication bench before the regular fabrication bench. But I think that's because they're like different types of bench. Because this comes from a mod, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas, this is, it's different is what it is. I do have like a disassembling mechs in one of these, don't I? Yeah. Do forever as well. Which if I remember correctly, there is still a battered but not fully deceased mechanoid lying around here. We have not fully unpacked these guys, and they've got a bunch of berries on them. I'm just gonna drop these, and people should carry them away at some point or another. Yeah. Or eat them. Whichever happens first. And there's our fertilizer. Good. So the fertilizer is closer, which is what we've always wanted all along. I might put a side door here just to make things faster as well. Now the next thing to do is to just move all these compost barrels over here And I guess like maybe right here against the stone. Maybe even make more of them so we can mass produce the compost. And we'll need a butcher table for making raw compost and stuff for the plant scraps. And I mean, the danger of storing plant scraps here, which is what I believe I'm doing, is that the animals will eat them as well. So we have to take care of that in a relatively timely fashion. So that's a thing. It's a good thing, though. So, you know, we're probably fine. Also, I was kind of reading some of these last episode, but then I cut it out for time purposes. So let's have a read of some of these statues now. Debt with Gundalf. On this piece is an illustration of Mithrandir Gundalf Graham getting a drink from Banazir Burrows with an indulgent smile. 6 teachers are involved in the conversation. The scene takes place inside an encampment built near a gorge. The work suggests the concept of emptiness. This representation tells the story of Gundalf relaxing with Banazir at a party on the 8th of September. Defeated Despair. On this piece is an image of 3 daggers. The image contrasts struggle with victory. An emotionless terror. This carving represents a fox seen through a looking glass playing chess with 4 jewelers. The scene takes place inside a hamlet built near a mire. The work is shaded in hues of red and gray. Murder number 11. This carving bears a portrayal of a towering gray scorched stone smoking from heat. A large group of penguins mill around uncertainly. The scene takes place on the outskirts of a settlement. The work represents triumph. This portrayal tells the story of a meteorite falling near James's city on the 12th of September. And shape number 12-6. This work depicts Natsuki Abbott working on a sailor uniform while smiling proudly. Natsuki lifts this sailor uniform seemingly without effort. I should hope so, it's just a... Anyway. The subjects are in front of a large group of criminals. This portrayal refers to Natsuki completing work on a sailor uniform on the 14th of September. Also, as you can probably tell, it just occurred to me to mention this. Oh good, sweet baby Jesus. Yeah, that new microphone finally arrived, so... Yeah, victory, baby. That was, you know, that was a plus. That made my day when that happened. Maybe we'll harvest some more peaches if we can. Oh, this is just gonna be a one giant, like, murder boning session, isn't it? I'm gonna leave Banazir behind. We need to get him a new leg. I mean, I'm either gonna harvest it from someone or... Okay. He's... Alright, Ryan... We've got a... Wait. Who is Ryan? How long have you been in the colony, Ryan? I kind of forget. But yeah, it also occurs to me I've got a couple of suggestions for renaming characters. Oh, sweet baby Jeebus. And I'm not sure if I want to rename anyone who's here. I might wait until we possibly recruit some more people. But then again, maybe I could rename some of these fine individuals, like the ones we more recently recruited while I was off camera. We'll see. But I do have a list. It's on me. And we're definitely going to be recruiting more people. So there is that. So I think the way I'll put it is, if you've suggested a name or would like to suggest a name, and you see someone here who you would like to be renamed after you, let me know. If you would prefer waiting until we recruit someone new, that is also cool. I don't think I'm going to recruit any of these people, so don't worry about them. Mostly because, you know, they're going to be future organ donors. But at some point in the not-too-distant future, we will get those names in there. Since, yeah, we do have a not terribly difficult time of getting new people to join us. So, yes, rest assured that'll be happening. It also occurs to me, if we look in our brewery... Meadwort. And Meadwort requires honey root. Okay, so we can actually get some of this stuff. All right, that's good to know. I want to build some more fermenting barrels, I think. Actually, we'll even build one more. Yeah, so we can have all kinds of fermentation going on here. And again, I should probably consider, like, redesigning the layout of of Bog Hall here so that we can actually, yeah, keep things intact. What are you cooking? Simple meals. All right. I mean, you're getting good at it. Gonna let him to finish doing that, and then we'll work on the brewing. But I think brewing is rather important. And I do want to try to get to, if not that outpost, at least to the trade fair this episode. So, perhaps... Oh yeah, I was making a bunch of small... Why was I making small sculptures? Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Oh, and it's made out of wood. Oh, right. Because Wagner's been whining about not having a good enough room. So, gonna stick it in there. And also... what are we working on right now, anyway? Oh, God. No. Hold on. You know what? I'm actually going to change my, well, then again, Ebonwood is a reasonably dark color. You know what? I'll accept this for now. Because, yeah, it was actually suggested in a comment earlier, like, about filling these, in. There's actually a mod, in addition to Statue of a Colonist, which is what we used to make these statues, there's Statue of an Animal. Animal statue. There's an animal statue mod. That's what I'm trying to say. And with that mod, I might want to chop some of these down for wood, actually. You know what? Actually, maybe we should wait until they're fully grown so we can get maximum wood out of them. Anyway, yeah. We can actually make animal statues that perfectly fit into these, like 2x2. Oh, sweet baby Jeebus. Something's about to happen. Maybe we won't go anywhere this episode. In any case... yeah, we can build some animal statues, and much like the colonist statues, we can edit them after they're made, so they don't have to be like whatever they're initially. And we can in fact even rename them, like with these. I've all renamed them to Servant of Hastur, because I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, because I mean, that's who we worship. Though, I guess to a certain extent, maybe I've got the wrong color scheme going here, because I mean, you know, our unspeakable king in yellow, I mean, it's right there in his name. He's a king in yellow. Perhaps I should have, like, as you can see, if we look at, like, Malornwood here, it's kind of got a yellowish color. So maybe I should have tried building something more yellowy. But of the various stones, I'm pretty sure none of them have a yellow hue that I would be happy with myself. And plus, there's just something cool about, like, a creepy cult with, like, black and white, you know, marble and slate. It just looks right, you know? And that's what matters the most to me, so that's what we've got. That's how it is. And, yeah. That's pretty much it. Just black and white. And I like it. Hopefully you guys like it, too. But if not, then, well, I guess that's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? But you can't please everyone, so that's life. I should also, I guess, maybe try to build some more housing and stuff. I want to get more ebonwood as well, because, I mean, if I'm going to make these animal statues out of ebonwood, I might as well make sure they're all made out of ebonwood. That way, we can actually... you know, have a sense of consistency. I might want to kill a few more dinosaurs as well, just for the meat. And the lever. The lever is pretty good, too. These all... they still have some time before they're ready to grow, so we won't chop all of them down. And I think I'm going to stick around... you know what? I'm going to stay here for this episode, but next episode we're definitely going to the trade fair. Because that should give us both enough time to, like, have everyone recover, and also make sure we have enough time to deal with whatever the ominous showing of that crow was. Because the crows are omens. Omens, not almonds. Almonds are delicious, omens are ominous. Yes, quite ominous, but not usually almond. Yes. That was terrible. That was terrible, and I apologize. Oh, also, we can read these journals. That's pretty cool as well. All the books. Most of them were written by James. James is responsible for most, like, he is single-handedly a one-man, like, designer of art and culture. And what the hell is Isaac's problem? Isaac? Who? Why are you always whining? What's your problem? I mean, you even attended a party. You're soaking wet. Why did you walk through the water is my question. We have a perfectly functioning bridge, gosh darn it. Oh, you're a transhumanist. Oh, and you're not actually in the cult yet. Oh, and you are depressive. All right. So first of all, we gotta like rip out your spine and give you that bionic spine because that'll shut you up and make you happy. Second of all, we just buy some pemmican. Let's sell these primitive spears from a less enlightened time, and also just to free up our armory for other stuff. I do need to actually get the appropriate research done, though, in order to make weapons of our own, which I would totally like to do at some point in the not terribly distant future. Just like I, at some point, I think there's a mod that lets me store clothes, which I might want to do at some point, just so that it's kind of irritating having like 10 million pieces of clothes lying around. Oh. You know what? I might as well buy this pemmican just so that we can sell more stuff, and even that's not enough, so I'll buy your herbal medicine as well, and that is still not enough, so I guess I just won't be selling these cultist vestments. Can I sell anything else? Maybe, possibly. Could happen, could happen. The junk stuff, which is still way too expensive. That was a little bit better. You know what, let's just accept that for what it is and move on with our lives. Alright. But things are coming together nicely, and I appreciate that. And I should be building more of this. How are we doing with our blocks, anyway? Got 500 granite, 800 sandstone, a lot of limestone, a lot of marble. Not much slate, but I'm gonna have to go off-map to get slate, I believe, so there's not much we can do in that particular area. Yes. I really wish people would haul this stuff. There's a mod do it, but I was also under the impression, let's actually mine the silver here while I'm thinking about it. And we have a bunch of really high skill miners these days, so we should be fine. And do I really want to give Isaac the bionic spine? Like, there's probably people who deserve it more. Why are there two? That kind of scares me a little, but yeah. I want you to be happy. Oh, sweet merciful baby Jeebus. Oh, again with the story. Do I want more worms? Because we can ride the worms. And they're also good at hauling stuff, so that's another thing. Alright, let's chuck someone into the hole, and then bury it. Oh, no. You know what? We'll get the worms this time. I mean, even if we don't want to keep the worms, we can at least sell them. Have I named the worms yet? I haven't. They haven't nuzzled anyone. So I don't know if I really want to name them yet. But we should. I'm going to call you Squishy. And where's the other one? Squishy. And Squishy, and wherever the other one is, he'll be called Soul Eater. Yeah, Soul Eater. Soul Eater the... yeah. Fluffy the Terrible, perhaps, even. Hey, don't just leave books lying on the floor, you jerk. Solitary Compendium by James. This review contains a text of Nico Scotch Storch receiving training for construction skills with visible exhaustion. 10 pigs watch with amazement. This writing tells the story of Scotch becoming a master at construction tasks on the 8th of April. Interesting. Cool. Anyway. Yeah. Who is my best doctor? That is Cat. Okay, so should I have Cat do the job right now? Ah, what the heck. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We accidentally remove Isaac's spine and she can't walk anymore? I mean, oh geez. 5 Glitter World medicines. This is a pretty expensive operation to be doing in the dark, in the mud. You know what? Let's, can we... Yeah, rest until healed. Let's at least do this in a proper hospital. Yeah? Good? Are we happy? I'm happy. Okay. Prioritize operating. Let's get this done. That'll be the big show of today's episode, I guess. Yes, not to worry. Cat is a real doctor. Classically trained. Right? Yeah, he was a starship doctor. He's totally well trained. He knows what he's doing. There we go. We'll just, make this incision in your back, rip out your spine, and everything will be good. There, you see? New spine. What could go wrong? And with that thought in mind, let's wrap things up. So until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.